In today's Dungeon Heroes video, I'm going to give you tips and tricks on how to defeat the new Rumbling Plateau raid that just came in this brand new Dungeon Heroes update that requires you to be level 150 plus. So first off, I'm going to talk about the actual skills that I'm going to be using to demonstrate defeating this boss. So I highly recommend using magic, but the skills that you want to use is consecutive lightning. Well, a lot of the skills actually work, but the skills that I'm using for this video would be consecutive lightning, thunderclap, magic missiles, and guardian's pact, alongside with call of the wild, and sometimes icy blast. I also have healing here just in case I need it. Sometimes, you need healing, but we're actually just going to go into the dungeon. Actually, before we do that, let's take a look at some of the pets that would be good for this dungeon. The Goblin Witch is very good for the raid boss. Somnek is very good for the raid boss. Flint is also good for the raid boss. Lord Yu and Fuga are also really good for the raid boss. And of course, Yedra and Aljazer are also really good for the raid boss. Now for the type of armor that you want to be wearing. For me, I just run full movement speed. As you can see here. Just got the full movement speed build on. And you could just come in here. Grab some Swift Sapphires and get a 10% bonus movement speed that you can put on your armor, as I have right here. So I'm just going to be explaining what I'll do to actually get as much damage as possible in the raid. So when I first start the dungeon, I like to go Call of the Wild over the shield, because the Guardian's Pact is going to be for the second stage. We're going to be using that on the second stage. But what you're going to do is stand right where the boss spawns. Wait for his hitbox to appear. Now I'm going to pop the Call of the Wild. And we're going to be getting way more damage output at first. As you can see. Already did about 5 million damage. Also, one other tip I want to mention is that it's actually easier to dodge the raid boss's attacks if you're closer to him. But you just want to make sure that you don't get stacked with any rocks or any slams that he does, because he does do a lot of damage, especially in his second phase, which we're about to reach right now. And luckily the people I'm playing with are actually good and are doing some damage. But let me just buff the putts again. So yeah, I'm talking about that slime right there. Now we gotta watch out for the actual fire that appears on the ground right there. Now we switch the pact to the shield, because you're allowed to switch skills mid dungeon. Dodge that attack. Use magic missiles. And anytime he does the little attack where he digs into the ground and pulls the rock out. Oh my goodness, I got launched. Every time he pulls the rocks out the sky like this, you just want to pop the shields, because this attack is very, very, very deadly. So luckily I didn't get hit by anything, so that means that I could tank 3 hits regularly. Now unfortunately his knockback still applies, even though I have the shields on. But yeah, we're about to win. We're only 3 players though, which is normal. It usually always ends with either 3 or 4 players. He's digging into the ground again. Pop my shield. See, if I didn't pop the shield, I probably would have got hit there. It's just very good safety measures for surviving that attack. This attack is very easy to dodge. Now it's only me and somebody else left. I can actually solo the rest of this HP, which is good. Me and this guy are about to... Ooh, that's bad. Let me pop my shields right quick. Yep, so I don't take damage from the fire. And there we go. Now I'm going to play a little bit safer here. Wait for my health to regen, or wait for my consecutive lightning. Only 1 player left. That's me. Gotta clutch up here. Okay, he's going to dig in the ground. I pop my shields, and the game is basically over. Nice. So yeah, that's basically all you do. You don't want to run any healing. I mean, healing is not really necessary unless your HP is low. Ooh, legendary. Nice. I actually needed that. It's really good. Oh, and by the way, a very good tip. When you defeat the boss, don't recycle any of the loot. Even if it's like common, uncommon. Wait, hold on. I need to return back to the lobby. So what I was saying. Any loot you get from the Rumbling Plateau, do not scrap it. Do not scrap it. you need it for infusions. So just save whatever extra garbage you have and put it into the item bank over there. But to upgrade the actual armor that you get, the Ancient Golem set that I have, you need 5 of the same types of, well, 5 of the same rarity of items. It doesn't have to be the same item, but it just has to be the same rarity. So I only have 3 uncommons right now, which means I need 2 more to upgrade this to a rare. And then I would need 5 rare, and then 5 epic, and then 5 legendary. And it just goes on, right? I'm not sure if it goes up to mythic, but yeah. That's basically just how you defeat the Rumbling Plateau boss. There's a lot of different skills you can use, like Divine Intervention. Divine Intervention is very good. And also, if you're looking for like different builds to run, like say you don't have full movement speed on your armor, Evasion and Max HP are also very good for the raid. Like it's very flexible. It's not like dungeons where if you want to complete it as fast as possible, you have to run this or this or this. Like you can just straight up just run anything you want, as long as it's like tanky or fast. You can run any type of tank or fast build based off of what you put on your armor from these gems and the stats that your armor has as well. But anyways, I'm going to leave this video off here. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe for more content like this, because I will be posting more Dungeon Heroes updates, dungeons, and etc. And I'll see you all in the next one.